At dinner, she looked at me from across the table, her fork paused in midair, and asked softly, "Why are you so quiet tonight?" I didn't meet her eyes right away. I just moved the food around my plate, my thoughts twisted and heavy. When I finally spoke, my voice was low but edged with steel. "I'm just thinking about what I'll do when the truth comes out." Her smile froze. The color drained from her face. The silence between us thickened. She forced a small laugh, took a sip of wine, and pretended not to understand. "What truth?" she asked, her voice tight and uneasy. I leaned back in my chair and studied her carefully. For months I had noticed the late nights, the rushed excuses, the unfamiliar cologne lingering on her clothes. I stayed quiet, gathering every detail, every lie she believed was safely hidden. "I know," I said at last, holding her gaze. The fork slipped from her fingers and clattered against the plate. "Know what?" she whispered. But we both understood exactly what I meant. She had underestimated me. She thought I was blind, too loyal, too trusting to ever question her betrayal. She reached across the table, her hands shaking. "It's not what you think," she said. I pulled my hand away before she could touch me. For weeks I had wrestled with myself, whether to confront her, to leave without a word, or to let her feel the same pain she had carved into me. Tonight, I chose to show her I was not the fool she believed me to be. "I've seen the messages," I said. "The late night calls, the weekends you claimed you were visiting your sister. I know his name, where he works, even the hotel you both seem to love." Her face turned pale. Her lips parted as if words could rescue her, but nothing came out. She was exposed. Tears began to fall, but I didn't move. "You had the chance to tell me the truth. Instead, you chose lies." She pleaded with me to listen, to forgive her, insisting it meant nothing. But betrayal carries weight. Once it settles in your chest, no apology can lift it. I stood and walked slowly to the window. "I've already decided what I'm going to do," I told her. Her voice broke. "What do you mean? Are you leaving me?" My silence answered her before I did. For weeks I had been preparing, moving money, securing a new apartment, speaking to a lawyer. Every step was careful and deliberate. "I won't fight you," I finally said. "You can have what you wanted, your freedom, your lover, but you won't have me. Not anymore." She cried harder, saying it was a mistake, that she didn't want to lose me, but her choices had already decided our future. I placed the keys on the table. "This house, this life, we built it together. And you were willing to throw it away. Tomorrow you'll see the papers. I'm done pretending." She reached for me again, but I stepped back, watching the desperation in her eyes. Her betrayal had broken something inside me that could never be repaired. Yet beneath the pain, there was clarity. I had lived in doubt, questioning myself, wondering if I wasn't enough. Now the truth stood sharp and undeniable, and it gave me strength. "Please don't do this," she whispered. "We can fix it." I shook my head slowly. You can't fix what you chose to destroy. The dinner remained untouched and cold, just like the marriage that had ended long before tonight. I walked toward the door, and she followed, sobbing, clutching my arm. But when I turned and truly looked at her, I saw only a stranger. The woman I loved was gone. She had buried herself beneath lies and secrets. Outside, the air felt clean and sharp, as if I had been holding my breath for months and had finally let it go. I knew the road ahead wouldn't be easy, but it would be mine, free from her deceit. In the end, I didn't yell. I didn't seek revenge. My silence, my calm choice to walk away, would haunt her far more than anger ever could. She would sit at that table long after I was gone, replaying my words. "I'm just thinking about what I'll do when the truth comes out." Now she knew. I left, and I never looked back.